Hello everyone, my name is John Paul and now we are going to see the practical number 13 of the PP subject. So the practical number 13 is basically creating a snake game, the classical snake game which will grow bigger every time it eats a food or using a relief library. So relief library is a modern for a form of the classic turbo library. Now let's see how the code works. So the core of the game is tracking the body. We use two arrays, snake X and snake Y, to store the grid coordinates of every segment. The head is always at index 0. We use snake length to know how many segments to draw. Don't forget foot X, foot Y for the foot, and move X, move Y for the current direction. So these are the basic things which we are declaring for the thing, for the game to work properly. And like every game, this one also runs on a game loop. Inside the while loop, we continuously call three functions. We first handle input for key presses and then update game to move everything, check for rules, and finally draw game to show the results. It's running 60 times per second because of the sorry thanks to set target FPS 60. Next, movement logic. The moment magic happens in the update game, we only move the snake every 10 frames using frame counter. This controls the snake speed. To move, we loop from the tail all the way to the second segment, shifting each segment's position to one in front of it. Then we update the head's position based on the arrow key function direction. Now the collision part. Now for the rules of death. The collision detection checks two things. Wall collision. Did the header leave the screen bounce? And the self collision. Did the head's coordination match any of the body segment? If either is true, we set the game over to 1 and the fun starts. Eating and growth. When the snake hits the food, we call it an eat. The code simply increments the snake's length, which means the next time it moves, it will have one more segment. And then we use the rand function to place the food at a new random location. Finally, the draw game clears the screen and draws a red food. Then sorry. Okay, the login clears the screen and draws the red foot. Then loops through the arrays to draw each segment. Notice the head is slightly brighter than the green than the body. This entire project shows our arrays function and game loops to build a working team. And let's see how it works. So for that, we are going to run it. Slash sorry, snake.exe, which is an executable file. And then so this is a classical brick breaker game, and as you can see the snake is in color differently than the food. And then let's first eat the food, and then as you can see after we eat the food, the size of the snake becomes longer. And let's try the losing condition and see the game was over when we hit the walls. And then let's try hitting its own. Like, the size is not enough here, so so first let's heat the food, and then let's try that. And then let's, yeah, it's still, the size is still not enough. No, the size is still not enough. Yeah, as you can see, when it hits its own body, it dies. And that's it for the game. Thank you.